Check. Kilo 6, Uniform Sierra, and Delta Mike 06. Hello, 222, Kilo 6 Uniform Sierra, testing.
222. Okay.
K6US.
K6US, good evening.
Yeah, and it sounds like we got a couple guys up in the Bay Area in the background, but I figured I'd get here at the top of your list. K6US 1079 and 1100.
Gotcha. And who's up there in the Bay Area? Let's see here. That should be closer. K6MYC. Well, let me go back where I was then. Bay Area, K6MYC, Bozo Net 222. I should have somebody here. How about WB6JNN or KD6SOK, K6MYC, calling and listening. We heard voices earlier. Where are you? K6MYC, Bozo Net, looking to Bay Area, Bay Area.
Yeah, we're here. WB6JNN is on frequency, as is W6PQL, and others probably might turn you over.
Well, I hear you, Paul. It's very weak tonight, very weak. K6 Whiskey India Sugar. K6WIS, K6MYC, over.
That's better for me over here, too. K6MYC, W6PQL.
Okay, I just got my hearing aids running. Give me more chatter, more chatter. K6WIS, very light, but we've got you. And good evening to you, Paul. Very light. I've got you pointed toward Umanum, toward Mount Hamilton or Mount Umanum there. So it's quite a bit south. I tried to go north to Diablo, but it wasn't any better. But it's very broad, but very weak. Anybody else besides yourself there? If not, if you can't copy, we'll look for you on the direct path. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6MYC. K6WIS, K6MYC, readability 3 only. Readability 3 only. Thanks for the long transmission, but I didn't get much of it. I did not get much of it. Copy was very poor. We'll look for you. We'll look for you in a few minutes on the direct path, Paul. 7-3 for now. We got you checked in here. K6WIS, K6MYC. Who else in the Bay Area, please? Over.
KD6, that's okay.
I hear you, Fred. KD6SOK. Good evening. How are you doing?
Doing okay, Mike. You're a bit late tonight. You've been way stronger, but I do hear you're real. So that's a good thing. So, anyway, back.
Yeah, I've sort of got a peek on you. Everything seems to be down tonight. I'm not sure why. We do have a rain, sort of a little weather front in here, and you may have it up there too. That may be keeping things down just a bit, but at least your Q5, Fred. KD6SOK, K6MYC, listening.
Yeah, we got a weather front coming through here right now. It's might be raining. It's very dark, very cloudy, and we got light rain going on right now. So that's probably what's dampening the signal a little bit. I can look out yet. It's really dark. All right, I'll let you go, Mike. KD6SOK, clear.
Okay. Well, we had a little bit of rain earlier in the afternoon. I think about 3. No, it's maybe closer to noon, but didn't wet very much. Barely got the concrete wet. Hi. Just enough to be annoying. Anyway, I guess it's at least there's some water coming down. Thank you for checking in here, Fred. KD6SOK, and I'll stand by for others. WB6JNN, K6KLY, W6PQL. Anybody?
K6KLY.
I hear you. Good, strong signal from you, Russ. K6KLY, K6MYC. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. You're not very strong up here, Mike. I don't know why, but you're just not your normal self. You're down about 3 S units, over.
Well, I haven't moved the antenna to peak on you. You're so loud here, I don't matter. I've got plenty of signal on you.
Okay, well, I'm here. I'll help you out whenever we can. There's 2 or 3 other guys looking to check in also. K6MYC, K6KLY.
Okay, very good. And we hope to hear you tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is the important night to me. I'm trying to get up to and consistent 30 check-ins on 1296. So if you can make it tomorrow night even for a few minutes, that'd be great. All right, let's see. I'll try for others. I heard other voices with you. Maybe WB6JNN. Jim, are you here?
Yeah, this is WB6JNN. You're not very strong tonight. That's fine. But anyway, hopefully you can hear me, WB6JNN.
Give me some more chatter, Jim. I got a cat that walked in front of me, and I lost where I was pointed here. Let me come back where I should be here. I'm way off. This should be getting better, over.
Yeah, I think you guys just are missing each other there in those beam rotations.
I'll just have Jim transmit another 30 seconds. I'll find him again, over.
All right, Jim, get on there and transmit for about a minute. Let him peek on you. Where'd you go, Jim? He's gone.
Okay, well, I'll check him in. I don't know why he left so quick. I was copying him. I just had a cat walk in front of me just about the time he turned it over, and I was trying to see where I was pointed. So I paused a second there.
All right, anybody else here in the Bay Area wanting to check in on 220? K6KLY for K6MYC. Negative, Mike. You're on.
Well, Jim, W6PQL should be here. Jim, W6 Papa Queen London, where are you?
Yeah, Jim, PQL, take a turn.
Okay, Russ.
K6MYC, W6PQL.
Yeah, we've got you. It's funny. The path is funny tonight. There's not the normal path. Everybody's coming in different directions here. Russ is coming in all directions. I don't hear any difference from 270 to 300 on Russ. But everybody else is real touchy. So there you go. Anyway, we'll listen later for your 52. We'll listen for you to see if you get 52 later. W6PQL, K6MYC, over.
Okay, sounds like a good plan. I'll see you after 8 o'clock. 73 is W6PQL.
Okay, now I'm peaked more or less on you. This should be a lot stronger, over. Isn't that a lot better now, over?
Yeah, it's better for me. This is K6WIS.
I hear you stronger now, too, Paul. You're much better in this direction, over.
You're still very weak.
You came way up for me, and I hear Paul underneath you there. I got you, Paul. Let me take Paul for a second. Paul, did you have anybody else checking in there beside yourself, over?
Yes, the Trail Lake stations, K606 and N1PPP need to be checked in tonight. This is K6WIS, over.
Roger, Roger, 336 and 160. Got him. Thank you very much. I couldn't tell that that's what you were saying before. And I keep forgetting what bands they've given up on and what bands they haven't. I guess they don't have 1296 anymore. Anyway, got you much better that time, Paul. Thank you, and I'll see you on the direct path just for a quick check there. Let me go back and see if I could get Jim in here solid. He's solid for me, but maybe he's got noise. W6 Papa Queen London, K6MYC. Just give me a little longer chatter, and I'll find it. There's multiple peaks on you, Jim, over.
Mike, positive to back to Jim.
Oh, well, I got him checked in here anyway, so that's no problem.
Nothing heard from W6PQL. This is K6WIS possible.
Are you hearing him, Paul?
Nope, not after you gave it over to him. It's been quiet, over.
Yeah, see, now you're real broad. I'm clear up at 300, and you're still coming in at 300.
Wow, that's a broad angle you've got me coming in at.
Yeah, it's just all over the place, but the peak keeps moving, so it's a moving weather front there. Hi. All right, I don't think there's anybody else for now in the Bay Area. I'll go on up to N6RO and see if we can get him in here. K6WIS over to N6RO, K6MYC. N6RO, K6MYC. N6 Radio Oscar, K6MYC. N6RO, N6 Radio Ontario, Radio Oakley, K6MYC. Well, I don't hear him, so I'll go on up. Maybe he'll come back. He'll come in later. Let me go to Sacramento and see if I can hear Bill here. Okay, WKO6KD, Kilo Oscar 6, Kilo Delta, K6MYC. Bill, are you here? KO6KD, K6MYC. KO6KD, K6MYC. KO6KD, K6MYC. I'm trying different beam headings here. KO6KD, K6MYC.
I hear you calling me on the stream, but I'm just not hearing you on directly. K6MYC, KO6KD, Bozo 776.
KO6KD, K6MYC, Q5. Q5, but not very strong, but we got a better peak on you now. And if you'll give me a little more chatter, I'll find the path is different tonight, different path tonight, so I'm struggling to find where you guys are coming from. Over. KO6KD, go ahead, Bill. I know you're hearing me because I can hear you on the, and you can hear you. If I can hear you, you can hear yourself on the stream. Over.
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, I'll check you in, but you're just not staying on long enough for me. I can't get a peek on you, Bill. You got to transmit longer. Over.
Yeah, feeding back on myself here. Hey, Paul, nice to hear you out here. I'm hearing you just fine. I hear you great, but I'm not hearing Paul. I'm not hearing Mike. I don't know what the reason for it is, but should be the band conditions with the weather. Over.
I hear you, nice, Paul.
Oh, you suddenly came back in. I got you about 5x3, 5x4 there, Mike. Over.
Well, it's just because I'm pointed to you on the direct path, but nobody's staying on long enough for me to get a hold of him. Bill only transmits for about 10, 15 seconds, and the path's different, so I can't get a peek on him. Over. He's peaking almost in the same directions I'm getting you, which is not right. Over.
Okay, yeah, I see on the stream that you'll turn your antenna further to the north there, about 340 degrees, which is good for me, but maybe not so optimum for Bill. Anyway, I'm giving you 5 by 3
See, now with the same heading, you've faded down to almost nothing. So the path is changing radically here. That's why I'm having trouble keeping up with everybody. I haven't moved a thing, and you went right from S5 right down to nothing. So turn it over to Bill again and have him transmit again K6WIS to have KO6KD transmit K6MYC. Over. K6KD, K6MYC. Any better now?
Oh, there's Mike.
Well, yeah, you're fine. I'm reading you just fine. You're not hearing squat. Over.
Yeah, Mike, it's difficult to hear you here. Anyway, I don't know. We're both having difficulty copying you here. It's just the way it is. So I'll get out of the way and we'll clear off here and I'll look for you on 6 meters. Hopefully it'll be better. Over.
Okay. Well, you're both Q5 here. You're going up and down, up and down, up and down, but you're staying mostly Q5. But the path keeps changing. The direction I have to go for your peaks is changing, so that's what's making it difficult this evening, Bill. If you listen on the stream, you'll hear yourself just fine. Over. That's why we have a stream, Bill.
Oh, well, you were 6 feet, Mike.
I said that's why we have a stream, Paul. Now you're coming in now in the same heading that Bill is. I had to move 5 or 6 degrees more to the north at the beginning, so the path is moving.
Yeah, but there's also a deep QSB phase. A few seconds later, you're down about S1 or 2, over.
Well, it's not QSB, it's the path moving. You guys are not listening to me. The path is moving. I have to keep going back and forth to pick you up. Over.
Yep, it's probably weather conditions. We're in the rain right now. We've had maybe 1.5 inches of rain. Over.
Yeah, but on top of the going back and forth, there's QSB as well. So when I get in one direction like I am now, and now it's fading here, but I could go over to another direction and you'll be peaking. So it's gotten me going crazy back and forth here. But Bill should be listening to the stream, and he should be hearing himself on the stream almost Q5. Over. That's all screwed up. Let me call this way. N6RO, any copy of Ken, K6MYC, N6RO. N6RO, K6MYC. N6RO, K6MYC. N6RO, K6MYC. N6RO, K6MYC. Over. N6RO, K6MYC.
KN6SR, number 432, and Bozo 1200.
Okay. Hi, Rob. Terrible conditions tonight. The band is going back and forth as the path is moving continually.
Yeah, that's kind of what it sounded like, huh?
Anyway, I've worked everybody there. I'm going to go up and see if Daniel's got his antennas back up. So let's go see if we got Nevada. I guess Ken isn't in here tonight. I haven't heard Ken. Have you heard anything from Ken?
Nope, haven't heard anything from him. Usually he comes in here in 6 meters, so I don't know if he's worked Ralph or not.
Well, he hasn't been on because I would have heard him. He splatters. And I hear him on 220 here, but when he's down 10, I hear him fine. I don't copy him, but I can hear him splattering. So he has not been on tonight. But I'm pointed up toward the north, so let me see if Daniel is copying. Daniel, any copy? KE7UQL, K6MYC, over.
Here is 272. 272 in the rain, KE7UQL.
Oh, very good. Nice signal, Daniel. KE7UQL in the rain. Rained a little bit here midday, but not much. Wasn't measurable, over.
What did you say, what interval or how much? Quite a bit, and we're all wet, over.
No, I say we got rain here, but it was not measurable. It was very minimal. Very minimal rain for about 5 minutes, so it wasn't even measurable, over.
Okay, measurable. Was running down my rain gutters, down the downspout, and running across the ground, so pretty good wet here, over.
Yeah, Roger. No, I say my rain here, the rain we got around noon, was just for a few minutes, and it wasn't measurable, over.
Okay, I'd like to share with you. I've got plenty, over.
Okay, you can send some my way. Do it overnight so it doesn't impact what we're doing in the daytime, okay?
Okay, overnight. Look for it in the morning, over.
Okay, let me see if Rob's getting anything from you. You're quite strong here. About one of the best paths I've had all evening here. Rob, are you copying anything from Daniel?
I had the radio turned down a little and the stream up so I wouldn't clash. I don't know if I was copying or not. I don't think so.
Okay. Did you copy anything from him that time, Daniel?
Very light down in the noise, over.
Yeah, he's just copying you on the stream. He didn't listen on the direct path, but he only has a whole loop. I think he's just got 1 or 2 whole loops on this path here on this band, so he's not got a big station here on 222. But sometimes he hears amazingly well. Anyway, you're doing really well, very consistent. The path for the other guys is moving. I was going back and forth 10, 15 degrees, and they'd be over here, and then they'd fade out, and I'd keep looking, and I'd find them over here 10 degrees away, over.
Okay, Roger, I have to tune on you again because my transmitter drift. I'm taking you, over.
Yeah, you're slightly high-pitched, but it's no problem copying. Anyway, we won't keep it, but thank you for being here tonight, and we'll look for you tomorrow. We will look for you tomorrow on 1296, okay?
USL, look for you on 1296. See you tomorrow.
Okay, and you and Richard, of course, Richard said the same thing. He would be there. He would be there also on 1296, so I might get 2 of you tomorrow. Hi. 7-3, Daniel, thanks much. Good to hear you. I don't have Ken, WA60IB is not in here tonight, otherwise I would shoot it over to him. I'm sure he'd be hearing you. You got a nice signal here. 7-3, Daniel. KE7UQL near Carson City, K6MYC.
Thank you, Mike, and we'll see you tomorrow. KE7UQL, 7-3.
7-3.
KM6SRR.
Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, I could hear Daniel's voice in there a little bit, but couldn't make it out there. Now I have 2 of the whole loops up.
We have 2 of the what?
2 of the whole loops. You know, the loops, your squared loops.
Oh, okay, yeah, 2 whole loops. Yeah. You just ran it all together, and it sounded like tulips. I couldn't get it. Sounded like tulips.
Yeah, I've got those out in the yard, and they're flowering.
Well, good for you. All right, well, I think we're done. I don't think there's anybody else to get here. KB6BA doesn't seem to be in town. I think he has 222, but he would have easily checked in earlier. We had quite a time with the antenna pointed in the Bay Area direction. was funny because at first Paul was just terrible. I went all over the place from 310 down to 270, and he just wasn't anywhere. And all of a sudden he cropped up at 300 degrees right on top of Jim, W6PQL, who wasn't coming right either. Easily at 288 to 292. So it's just all funny tonight. All right, we'll go over to 6 meters here. I think it's, 8 o'clock? I haven't heard N6RO. Let me go back and call him one more time. N6RO, N6RO, N6RO. I'm calling and calling and calling while I'm rotating. N6 Radio Oscar, N6RO, K6MYC, over. I wonder, Ken was not feeling well yesterday on the net. He was not feeling up to par, so I hope he's okay. Maybe he's got whatever it is, too much chicken soup or something. He said that's all he could keep down, so maybe he's got the flu or something. Anyway, I don't hear him, so we're going to be missing an easy check-in here on 222 tonight. What do you got for a count so far, or do you have one?
Yeah, I've got 14, and I was going to chime in last night and tell Ken that he's got to quit eating so healthy, it's getting to him.
Yeah, for sure. Which Ken?
N6RO.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, he eats a good, healthy meal. I've got a kitty that just climbed on me, and she's been all screwed up today because Judy was here. Of course, they left about 4, so she has partaken. But the dogs were running around all day, so the cats have been kind of hunkered down now. The dogs are all gone except for Patches is here. That's Tyler's dog. It's a puppy from Matt's 2 dogs. Patches growing up very quickly. But Patches is still a puppy, so she's hyper, drives the cats crazy because the cat's okay with the dog as long as it doesn't sniff his butt and lick the butt, but they don't like that, over.
Yeah, I don't think I'd like to be on either end of that.
Anyway, the cat's making love to my shoulder here and kneading me. So she's happy to be having somebody to talk to. I picked her up earlier and told her it was everything was going to be okay in just a little while. And then Patches, the other dogs went away, and then Patches showed up. So she's had no relief.
Yeah, the cat's life, it's terrible, I guess. Yeah, ours are acting up too.
By the way, we were standing in the kitchen this morning with Matt about 8 o'clock, and all of a sudden he looked out the kitchen window toward the patio where the pool is, and he said, "Oh, look at there! There's a bobcat out there, little brown bobcat about the size of a puppy dog. A big cat, but small for a bobcat, a little small." Young bobcat come traipsing through the patio over.
Yep, we got a few of them around here. Mama usually brings the little kits in with her, and they are playing around, and sometimes she has to kind of get them under control. Kind of funny to watch.
Oh, I'll be darned. Yeah, that's the first time I've seen one up here. When we were hiking down in the canyon on Fine Gold Creek one day, we saw Mama and at least one cub. And a bigger one. She was quite large, but I haven't seen one since, and that was like 10, 15 years ago. But they're obviously out here, and they're obviously looking for food. With the minimal rain we've had, it's apparently the food supply is minimal, or the food supply is so good that they're up here eating all my mice. I've taken 15 or 20 mice out of the pool, not to mention the ones that are dragged up and left to the doorstep as trophies. I stepped on one going out the back door yesterday, crunched something, and I picked it up, and it was a mouse. I'd stepped on his head, and I crushed it. So it was right there as I stepped out into the garage. That's a trophy. Wasn't hurt at all. Was just killed. They just kill them. I don't think they even break the skin. Anyway, we get one every other day on one doorstep or the other. So there's a huge mice infestation here this spring. KM6SRR with K6US, K6MYC.
Yeah, we've got a large amount of mice coming too. A bunch of them keep coming in the house. I think they're going along the wall and coming out one of our wall plates in the kitten's bedroom. Anyway, they catch them and put them in the bathtub and play with them for a while, and then they let them go.
Okay, mine are all dead by the time I see them. Of course, I've got
half and half in the bathtub. I guess when they get bored, they just starve.
Yep. Okay. I guess we'll go over to 6 meters. I'm pointed toward Nevada, so we should hear Richard at least up that way tonight. What time you got?
8:10.
Yeah, it's time to go to 6, so let's do that. This is K6MYC, Bozo 47 and Delta Mike 07 Delta Bravo, closing the 222.1 net on May 4. I was going to keep saying April 4. May 4, 2026. 7-3 all. Roger on 52. Roger 52. Roger 52. Richard in here. I'm beaming north. Let's see if I'm transmitting on the right frequency here. Yes, I am. KD6BQ, K6MYC. I'm sorry. Say it again. I doubled with you.
694 BMW 6 GBS.
Yeah, hi, Ben. 694. Got you in here in good shape. And you're sounding me good. I don't hear our Nevada station, though, this evening, so I would ask you if you're hearing him, but you can't hear him if he isn't there, can you?
No, I can't. That's for sure.
Okay. Well, we're coming into the east season. We're in May now. We should start to get some east skip probably in the mornings. You should turn the antenna Well, I don't know where to turn the antenna. You could get E-skip from Seattle or Washington State, Oregon State. You could get E-skip from Arizona and New Mexico. And then you could get E-skip from Oklahoma and double hop from all over the East Coast. So I don't know where to point. You just don't know. And I usually just go generally east, and if they're coming in from the local area, except if they're right off the side, you generally hear them anyway. But we're starting the east season, so pay attention.
982.
982. Hi, Daryl.
Good evening, Mike. How's it going? Sorry I was absent last night.
Yeah, we figured you got tied up cooking your meal.
Actually, I was invited down to the landlord for a birthday cake, so that's why I wasn't there.
Well, that's inexcusable. It's an excuse worth a half a gold star anyway.
Okay. And the wife's coming home Wednesday, and I will be glad of that.
K6US.
WA6AJ.
Okay, I got everybody. I had a cat on my chest, so I was having trouble writing everybody in here. Daryl, back to you for a second. Your wife's coming home. Is your dad, your father-in-law, okay, or did he pass away?
Well, he's still with us, but they figure about a month. He's in hospice now, so.
So she doesn't have to be with him. He's cared for, huh?
Yeah. We'll be going back here real soon, but she wanted to come home, and I wanted her to, so. But yeah, we'll be going back.
Well, a lot of people are in hospice these days. Have you heard about all fraud in Los Angeles? They say they couldn't believe it because 1 out of 3 people in Los Angeles County are in hospice. At least they're being billed that way, over.
Yeah. Well, you know what? My father-in-law's paying out of pocket to be where he is, so I don't think there's much danger of fraud going on there.
Well, not there, but it's going on everywhere else. Most of these hospices don't have anybody in them. They say they do. They're being billed. There's a lot of people. There's the other way this started to show up, as people were saying, I just found out that I've been in hospice for a year. So they're taking people and putting them on the rolls of the hospice, and they're billing the government for them being in hospice, and they're not. Both husband and wife many times, over.
Wow. Yeah, it's a mess. No doubt about it. I think I heard Aaron out there.
Aaron is here. Go ahead, Aaron, and then we can get Mikey in here.
Golf, here.
Yep. Yeah, good evening.
I hear GGY884. Gotcha.
WB6JNP.
Wow, everyone's coming in. K6US 1079 and 1100.
I thought I got you in here already, but maybe it was earlier. Let's do it again. 1079 and 1100. And we've got Mike. Yeah, 727. Good evening, Mike.
Good evening, Mike and the guys. 727 checking in.
Yep, gotcha. I doubled. Say again.
I think that was somebody else.
WB6JNP.
Oh, JNP, Mike.
Yeah, JNP, that's one. Hey, Dane, I was just saying goodbye to my grandson. He was over here having dinner tonight. So got interrupted in the middle of things here. Go ahead, Dane.
Okay, nothing new at this end. Just thought we'd check-in. Food's in the microwave heating, so I'm going to be off doing that.
You're going to be off doing what?
Dinner.
Oh, eating or dinner, yes. Okay, good. Well, thanks for popping in here, Dane. Good to hear you, as always, and loud signal here on 6. WB6JNP in the group, K6MYC. I'm waiting for Richard. I can't figure out where Richard... Oh, no, Richard said he wouldn't be here tonight. I'm sorry. That's why he's not here. He's giving a speech in front of his astronomy club up there. Normally he would be here, but he has that astronomy meeting once a month, and that's what's going on tonight. So we don't have anybody up north that we should talk to. So I should probably bring the antenna down towards Sacramento. Somewhere right around in here, we should have somebody like KR6MR. How about it, John? How about KO6KD?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, who's that?
WA6LOL.
Well, hi, Dave. Forgot your number.
Now, is the audio okay?
Yeah, it's fine. I forgot your number, Dave.
856.
Okay, good. Yeah, good strong signal. Audio sounds beautiful. What are you doing?
Oh, it's the ACOM amplifier. Anyway, just getting over that cold flu thing that's been going around. Boy, I stayed in bed for a week.
Oh boy, yeah, I had it. I just had the flu. I didn't get much of a cold. I guess every now and then my nose would run, but just run. It wasn't like stuffed or anything. It would just run for a few minutes. Usually when I was running at the other end.
Oh yeah. Well, you get all three running, your nose, your mouth, and that other thing. But anyway, yeah, you don't want that. But well, it's causing some breathing.
I hear you. Stand by.
Anyway, yeah, but well, I thought I'd get on here and check in 6 meters, and the 2 meter amp's working pretty good. I just have that one little bug, but been on the moon and everything. So thought I'd check in. K6MYC in the group. WA6LOL.
Okay, very good. No point in having that white noise going on in the background. That's 222 still on here. Very good. WA6LOL 856 K6MYC. Good. And we had somebody call in underneath you. They're very weak and fluttery, so let me see who that would be. But you're sounding good. Nice to hear you on 6 meters. Yes, I didn't make note of that. I made note of it mentally that you don't normally check in on 6, but good to hear you here, Dave. Thanks for popping in. And Rob may want to say hello, but first let me get who the other station was, so stick around a second, Dave. Who was the other station that called in? K6MYC, Bozo Net. Go ahead.
I'm not hearing anything out here tonight.
Who is it? Go ahead.
759 KR6MR.
Okay, that wasn't you that just said something, no, was it, John?
No, that was Bill. He can't hear you.
Yeah, he couldn't hear me on 222 either, and it was difficult tonight. The path kept changing, but whenever I could get on him, he was Q5. But the path would move from 325 to up to 340. Sometimes he'd be coming in at the same heading that I was getting Paul. So it was very difficult to keep track of everybody here, but he was always Q5 when I could find him. He wouldn't stay on long enough for me to track him very much. And I hear Bill, but I'm not pointed at Bill yet. So I'll get him here in just a second. Anyway, good to hear you, John. And let me turn it back over to Rob. But Rob, are you copying LOL?
I'm trying to peek on him now. I was writing the log in there, and I didn't tune him up.
No, Dave, WA6LOL.
Yeah, if he makes a transmission, I'll find him.
Okay, WA6LOL. I guess Rob isn't hearing you. Just point 330 or so, Rob. He should be in there. He's super loud. Over. Go ahead, Dave. Make a call for KM6SRR.
Hey, Rob. KM6SRR, WA6LOL. I've got my beam stuck in the easterly direction here, so I had it down working on it, and I can't move it because the house is in the way, so I'm kind of stuck east. So you guys are off the side of the beam, but I am running about 1,200 watts here, but I guess the attenuation off the side of the beam kind of eats that up. Do you hear me, Rob? KM6SRR, WA6LOL.
Yes, Dave, I found you. This antenna is off probably about 30 to 40 degrees, so if it was like my 2 meter, which is spot on, I know right where to go for everybody. So anyway, I'm hearing you fine there. W6LOL, KM6SRR.
Yeah, okay, Rob. Yeah, you came up too, so I guess you got the beam headed on me. Yeah, I'll get this thing back up in the air past the house once I'm not sick anymore. Boy, I tell you, when you're feeling puny, you know, working on antennas just doesn't feel right. You know, it's not my favorite thing to do when I'm kind of hanging close to the bathroom. K6MYC, WA6LOL.
Don't remind me. Okay, very good, Dave. 7-3. And we'll see you probably on Wednesday. WA6LOL, and I'm sure you'll be feeling better by then. K6MYC back to KR6MR, and then we'll go down and get Bill. KR6MR for your rep, K6MYC. Go ahead, John.
Yep, okay, Mike. KR6MR here. Noise floor for me had just jumped up to about a 7. I haven't heard it in a long time like this. Could be from the rain. And we've got, I haven't checked to see how much we have, but we've had rain most of the day. So I tried to get Bill. Darren was eating dinner, so he might not check in. That would be KJ6KFB, Bozo 756, over.
Okay, so we've got 756 written in, but we'll look for him as well. And I'll go down and get Bill. I can hear Bill say he wasn't hearing me. Bill has a terrible time. He's got some real problem in his station or his location there. He's got so much noise he can't hear anything, because I'm running way more power normally than he does, particularly on 222 and so on. Anyway, we'll have to live with it, I guess. I wished when you talk to him the next time, just tell him to listen to the stream, and he can hear how well he's coming in at my place. And then he won't have to say, I can't hear Mike, I don't think he's hearing me. All he has to do is listen to the stream. He's had it on from time to time, so I know he's capable of doing it. But then he knows if I'm hearing him. And he knows what I'm saying. What I'm normally saying today was stay on longer so I can peek on you. Okay. 7-3, John. KR6MR, K6MYC. See you tomorrow on 1296, John.
73 tomorrow on 1296. Good luck. KR6MR clear.
And over to you, Bill. KR6KD, K6MYC at 327 degrees. John, tell him to make a transmission.
Okay, I'll put you over and try to get him.
KO6KD, Kilo Oscar 6 Kilo Delta, K6MYC, over.
KO6KD, KR6MR.
Yeah, go ahead, John. I'm hearing you off the side of the beam. Go ahead.
Mike is trying to call you.
He's he's rocking in here.
Listen to the stream, but I've got a 35-second delay on the stream, so the stream's not helping me out one bit, and I'm simply not hearing Mike at all. So, okay, anyway, I'm running about 900, almost 1,000 watts here. So, alrighty, I'll get out of the way. If you can just make sure that I get checked in, and I'll get out of here and take my alligator station and go somewhere else. KO6KD.
He's armchair copy S5.
I just barely heard Mike's voice that time.
Copy down there, so something's going on, and he's got you checked in.
Yeah, go ahead, Bill. Bill heard that. Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, I hear you now, Mike. Okay, the band came up. I can hear you direct now. Go ahead.
Well, you're probably only hearing the peaks. I haven't missed a word on you. You're armchair at S5 or higher, over.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got a lot of noise here, but that's not what's taking you out. I just don't have any signal on you, and so anyway, that's just the way it goes. All right, anyway, I'll get out of the way here. I'm now you got me checked in, 776. It's now official.
Yeah, we'll see you in the morning, 73. KO6KD, K6MYC. Anybody else in this direction? K6MYC, Bozo Net, looking here in toward Redding, over.
Yes, fine.
Who was that? Was that you, John?
I got KR6MR telling Bill to QSY.
Roger, roger. Yeah, he's louder than you are, John, so you can see how well I'm hearing him.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I'll relay it to him.
Yeah, he's got something, well, maybe it's his local noise on this band, but something really wrong on 222 also if he's not hearing. Well, I know we've talked about his problem on 222. He's got a bad relay in one of the amplifiers, and the relay soaks up a lot of RF and doesn't let him receive. And I thought he had a way to bypass that problem, but I guess he isn't doing it. Anyway, talk to him up on the other frequency, 73 John. See you tomorrow. KR6MR, K6MYC. Anybody else before I go toward KR6MO? N6RO, I should say. Okay, nothing else. Let's see. How about you, Darren? KJ6KFB, K6MYC. Rob, I already have Darren checked in because John said he was here earlier, but he went off to dinner.
Roger, KM6SRR.
Okay, now let's see. We should have Mario in here. Mario, I'm coming around more in your direction here. Let's see. We're in here. Should be pretty close for KO6IQR. Well, Mario's working 12 hours a day, so he may not be home yet. Or if he's home, he's so tired he didn't get on.
N6BCC.
Well, hi, Merle. N6BCC. Good to hear you, stranger. I forgot your number, 1134, right?
For the number there. Yeah, well, I tell you, conditions ain't too good tonight on any of the bands.
Well, that's what people are saying. I'm hearing everybody. Okay, it's just on 222. The path kept moving. I'd be copying somebody very nicely at one heading, and then all of a sudden it would disappear, and I'd start searching and find it another 10 or 15 degrees in another direction. So the path was moving with the weather front.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, it's definitely shifting quite a bit. But, yeah, I'm sitting there looking. I see I'm not even as strong as I normally am. But, yeah, that's fine. No, I mean, I hear you just fine. You're about an S8, S7. So I mean, as long as I can hear it's all matters to me. And I've been having a little fun. I've been playing online, not online, but on the air late at night here lately. And I had myself a really nice conversation over to Poland, and I bet we talked for almost 40 minutes. That was fun.
Right, but he's far enough behind schedule, won't matter.
Merle.
Yeah, you couldn't hear me?
No, you just faded right into nothing.
Wow. That's that. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're fine. You just tailed off in about 10 seconds. You went from whatever you were talking about to nothing.
Boy, that's really weird there, yeah. Yeah, I was all saying, I've been playing there, late at night there on the radio and had about a 30, 40-minute talk there to Poland. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the other problem I've got is there's another QSO on the frequency. Somebody's talking away there.
Oh, that's strange. All I hear is you.
I'm trying to figure out who it is. That's probably somebody in the Bay Area. Anyway, okay, what band did you work Poland on? 20 or 15 or 10?
I was on 20 meters. It was about 11 o'clock at night, and like I said, we talked forever. It was a great conversation.
Sugar Papa something, huh?
Yeah, they're in 20. I normally don't do 20 that well, but I'll tell you, it was great that night.
No, his call was Sugar Papa.
I got my neighbor talking again on his CD. Something's acting up here.
Oh, that's what I'm hearing in the background then.
Yeah, I got a neighbor over here that runs about 5 kilowatt all the time, and when he starts talking, he scratches on me just about everywhere. He's about 2 blocks.
Tell him he only needs half of that. 2,500 would be fine.
He only needs to have 4 watts. Oh, my goodness. So, all righty, Mike. Well, I'm going to go ahead and jump out of here because he's going to destroy my receive for the rest of the night, it looks like. So, tell Judy I said hi, and hope everything's going good for you guys, and we'll try again next week. So, we'll catch you later. I'll let you put the ribbon on. K6NYC, N6, BCC.
Okay. Well, I can't talk to Judy right at the moment. She's moved back to San Andreas. She's moved back with her daughter. They're trying to get the house fixed up there in San Andreas. So she's going back up there. So we don't have Judy here anymore. Anyway, no worries. We'll pass it on to her when I talk to her on the phone here later. 73 at N6BCC, K6MYC. Who was the other station that wanted to come in? It's not in your background. I can hear it even when you're not talking and your mic isn't keyed up, so somebody's ragged you in. Okay, anybody else? N6RO, how about you, Ken?
Yeah, K6MYC, N6RO, Bozo 835 rather. I tried to check in on 220. I heard you calling me, and I couldn't get the rig to work. The internal speaker is out. It wouldn't transmit in any mode, any frequency. That's what I get for letting somebody else operate, and they don't restore it to the way they left it. But I'll figure it out. Still not feeling real well. This diarrhea is going on for 3 days now. So I'm going to tried everything, eating mild foods, and tonight I'm just I can't make it any worse, so I'm going to have a regular meal and see if that helps any. Otherwise, we'll see you on good old 96 tomorrow, N6RO.
Yeah, well, banana works good. I was eating a banana per day. Also, applesauce has a good slower upper there.
Oh, yeah, well, I need to try that. I have some.
Yeah, do that, and that'll help. At least it's cooler coming out.
Yeah, that's become a problem.
Yeah, you have to cool the applesauce first, though, and then it's nice. Okay. All right. Anyway, I hope you feel better. Yeah, that's terrible. I had it for almost a week here, off and on. It was really kind of nasty for 2.5 days, and then it kind of wandered off. But I didn't get my whole bowel movement system working normally. I just started to get back to normal this week. It's just taken me 3 weeks to get sort of stabilized and on schedule. I finally fell back into a good pattern again. So you may have to live with that also. It's not diarrhea, but it just isn't working normal.
Yeah. I thought it was triggered by possible food poisoning on Friday night. I had some leftover fish, and one of them was pretty old. But I don't think so, the way this is going on and on. Did you have a diagnosis for what you had?
No, I didn't get a doctor's diagnosis. I had a cold a little bit, but it was mostly and a lot of people got more of a cold. Matt got more of a cold than I did. I caught it from Matt, and he got the same on the diarrhea side, but he also got a little worse chest cold or nose cold. But I didn't get the cold as much. It was just a residual of that. So it was just stomach uneasiness. And I never did have any vomiting, but I sure felt like it a couple of times. Over.
Contact.
Go ahead.
Hey, Mike, 680. Kilo 6, Mike, Tango Sierra, Delta Mike. 6, Golf X-ray, over.
How much longer I'm going to call the doctor and see what's going on. Anybody, how much activity? I think I gave my report last night on 2 about the USO party in 4 different states. And we're taking a couple of weeks off here and hope to have some repairs coming in pretty quick. See you tomorrow on the good old 96 and 6RO.
Yeah, look forward to hearing you. I've got you checked in. Rob, for your purposes, I checked in 8:35. Ken said he was trying to get on. He could hear us, but his speaker, something in the audio wasn't working, so somebody had done something during the contest weekend. So he couldn't make any audio, but he was there, so I checked him in. Rob, over.
Yeah.
Okay, that was on 222, KM6SR.
Yeah, roger.
I need to lay down the law on my operators when we do multis like this. When the contest is over, they just turn it off and lock the door and don't care where it was left. And the rig that houses that works the transmitter on 222, it's really screwed up. I haven't figured out how to fix that, but there's a will, there's a way, and I can get one of the experts to fix it. See you tomorrow in 6RO.
Okay, and you faded way down on 6. Maybe you lost the amplifier or something, but maybe it's just the path. You're way down all of a sudden. Over.
Yeah, I think it's the path because I'm putting down normal power, and the match is good, and you're up and down too, so it's not a good night for 6.
Okay, no worries. We got you. That's the main thing. Thank you, Ken, and we'll see you tomorrow, 1296. Look forward to that one. We're trying to keep the numbers close to 30 on that band, and we're getting new guys come in all the time. So it helps us get closer to 30 every time, even though some of the big guys don't show up. Hopefully you'll be there. Aye. Okay, N6RO, K6MYC. Anybody else in this direction?
KC5, DTU, 712.
Okay, I hear 712. Hang on a second. And who was the other one?
John. Call him again.
I don't hear John. Is that W6WZZ? I do not hear him.
Go now, John.
Now I've got you. 11:45. You're very weak tonight, so path is terrible. Path is terrible. Over. He's not hearing me either. Anyway, tell him he's checked in, Ken. Tell him I have 11:45 checked in.
Okay, he's got you checked in, John, so let's wait for a better night.
about that what day 2 meters is. So I got the antenna up, so I just got to be able to figure out what day.
We'll see you Wednesday on 2 meters. We'll look for you Wednesday on 2 meters, John. Over.
BozoNet.com, I think.
Yeah, 7:30 to 8 o'clock, probably about 8 o'clock your time, and we'll see you on Wednesday on 2 meters.
Sunday and Wednesday are 2 meters, John.
Thanks, Ken. If you need anything, Ken, let me know.
I'm hearing him fine. John, aren't you copying me, K6MYC?
Yeah, I'm copying you just fine.
Well, you're not responding. I keep telling you. I'll see you on Wednesday, and you keep either not responding or talking to Ken. Maybe Ken's talking over me. Anyway, we got you logged in. Now you're booming in. Over.
Roger. Okay, well, what time? Still 8:30?
Well, the net starts at 7:30, but we usually don't get up your way till about 8 or 8:15. Over. He didn't copy that, Ken.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll be up there.
All right. 7-3, John. 7-3. K6MYC, Clearwood, W6WZZ. Now, who else do we have here? KO6IQR. I am 1179, KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima. Are you repaired yet on 6?
Yeah, I'm not repaired, but is this thing working, over?
Yeah, it's working.
Oh, good. Yeah, the SWR is still high, so I just wanted to make a quick check-in, over.
Oh, you're doing fine. Good evening, John. 1179, KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima. Good to hear you again here on this band.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. All right, I want to make it quick. Like I said, the SWR is kind of high. Thanks for the check-in, K86WVO.
Okay. Well, how high is it?
Oh, it's a little over 4, over.
Okay, and are you barefoot with a what radio?
7300, 100 watts.
Well, if it's not shutting the radio down at 4 to 1, then it's not 4 to 1, over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's just what my meter was saying, but yeah, that could be wrong. It's like 30 years old, over.
Something's not right there, or perhaps your meter's in a different position. Try putting the meter with just a short jumper from the radio, and then they should read similar. If they still read different, then one of the two is screwed up, over.
Oh, okay. Well, it's just good to know that it's working, Mike. Thank you.
All righty. I don't think you have a problem because you're quite strong reference to other people tonight. So I think the antenna's fine. It's probably a readout problem or something minor, over.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll kind of mess around with it, see what I can do. Thanks again for the check-in, K6MYC, K86WVL.
Roger, John. KD6WVL 1179, K6MYC 73. Now, N6NPD. Brett, are you ever going to come here again? Anybody else in the Central Valley? K6MYC Bozo. Oh, I heard KC5D2U. KC5D2U 712. Go ahead, Curie.
Good evening, Michael, in the net. Trying to get my 2 cents in there.
Well, we got your 2 cents. We should probably talk on the phone. A lot of things happening here and a lot of things happening out there, so we should probably connect with the phone when at your convenience, over.
Roger. How about tomorrow morning?
Should be okay, yeah.
Okay, well, we'll do. And 73 and 73 to Judy there also.
Yeah, Judy has left. That's what we want to talk to you about. She's gone back to San Andreas, over.
Roger. Okay, I'll give you a twisted pair in the morning.
Roger.
Hey, good evening, Kerry. KC5DTU, KM6SRR.
How's things up on the hill there with you?
Doing good. Got a little sprinkle today, and that's about it.
Roger. We got the teaser down here, no rain.
Yeah, it wasn't much rain. I guess you could call it a bigamista.
Okay, good talking to you all. I'll turn it back to Net, KC5, DTU.
Okay, very good, Kerry. Yeah, we got a little bit of rain for about 5 minutes. It wouldn't be enough to even measure, but it wet the seat of the ATV, which was out, thinking that it wouldn't rain at noon, and it did. But it wasn't. I wiped it off. I had a towel. I wiped it off, and it wasn't any big deal. It wasn't even raining. It only lasted about 2 or 3 minutes. 7-3, and we'll talk to you in the morning, Kerry. Look forward to it. KC5D2U, K6MYC, moving toward the Bay Area. Anybody else that's copying me in this direction, please check in now. Over.
Quick comment, Mike. You're a lot stronger up this way than you were a little earlier. N6BCC.
Well, see, I haven't changed anything. It's just the band. The band is just going all over because of the weather front that's going through, I guess. Over.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, 'cause I mean, you're normal. Where that's all I hear is you. And Ken. I could hear Ken was about an S6, S7 on the backside of my beam. And I swung towards him, and he was 20 plus, and then I could hear just about everybody you're talking to pointed that way.
Yeah, well, that's good. Sounds. I think you're working quite well, Merle. You're about the strongest out of that area. Ken's stronger, but of course he's running more power, I think.
I'm sure he does. So, all right, I just want to let you know. I mean, it's band changed or something because you're sounding great out here now. So, hey, we'll catch you later. You have a great evening. N6BCC.
Yeah, thank you, Merle. Yeah, great to hear you. And you're pounding in here now again. It was funny before because you just went right down to nothing, just like somebody put a lead shield in the path, dropped it right down. Over about 10-second period, the lead shield came down and hit the ground, and you were gone.
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing all night, and during the day was just terrible.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I was going to listen on 10, and I never got around to it. I was busy helping Judy get packed up and out of here, and she was struggling with that. Okay. Enough of that. See you later, and we'll see what we have in the Bay Area here. N6BCC, Modesto area, K6MYC.
See you later, 7-3, N6BCC.
Anybody else while I'm pointed this direction? Going into the Bay Area. It should be pretty much centered on the Bay Area. Hopefully the 6-meter antenna is working tonight into the Bay Area. K6MYC Bozo Net, Bay Area, Bay Area. KT2G, last person I expected to hear on 6 meters, but good to hear you. And we'll certainly look for you again tomorrow night on 1296, Mark. KT2G, welcome back. K6MYC. What is it? What's the number? 856.
No, the answer is I still have the problem with the higher WR. I still have to go back on the route, on the pole, figure out what the problem is. Hopefully I will need to replace it.
Mark, I'm not copying very well. Combination of the weak signal and some noise I have in here when I point toward you. Most of it's not your problem. It would be Q5 if it wasn't for the noise. Give me your Bozo number a couple of times. Over.
Yeah, Bozo number is
868. 868. I got it now. Thank you. Look forward to hearing you. Will you be on? Give me Rogers. Will you be on tomorrow on 1296? Over.
863.
Say it again. Will you be on tomorrow on 1296? Mark, over. Oh, negative. Okay, that's too bad. We need to work you on 1296. We're trying to stay around 30 check-ins there. Hi. If you could make it, that'd be great, but I understand if you can't make it. 863, we've got you. Thank you.
775.
73, and I got you, Mike. 775. Go ahead.
K6MYC, KB6WFC. Good evening to you and the group. It's 55 degrees with possible rain this evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, and you're doing good. You're doing very well over here for your location. You're stronger than most of the others here, so we're hearing you fine. Quite a surprise to hear you on 6 here. And of course, I'm going to say the same thing to you. We'll look forward to hearing you on 1296. Again, we're trying to keep the numbers upwards of 30. And we'll get well in excess of 30 if all the guys showed up. Hi. Back to you, Mike, and great to hear you this evening here on 6 meters. You might stay with me. Maybe you can help me with some of the guys I cannot hear. Hi. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, K6MYC.
Yeah, I missed part of that, Mike, because I got a lot of static pops going on here, but anyways, sounding good, and I'll say 73, and maybe catch you tomorrow. KB6WFC, sir.
Okay, 7373, Mark. Okay, I was just checking my power. I'm driving good. I should be making about 1,500 here. So I guess people have got noise like I have this evening. Okay, who else do we have in and around the Bay Area? Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie. Bay Area.
November India 1090.
1090. Good evening, Gary. WV6WNI. 1090 K6MYC. Good signal from you. What are you hearing from Chris and Stan?
Oh, Chris and Stan should be here. We talked to them before the other net. Fortunately, I am not net controller tonight. But I talked to Stan and I talked to Chris. So they should be around, and now they can hear me. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to let you go ahead and do that. It is very noisy here as well, but you're Q5 anyway. So, Mike, I guess we'll wait for 2 meters, which is always a pleasant band. Anyway, 73 for now, but Stan and Chris are out there. K6MYC, WV6WNI.
Okay, very good, Gary. I copied you. I was just moving the antenna back and forth. I thought I wasn't reading it right, but I had it right on 285 where you normally come in there. Sounds good. Let me see if Chris is copying KA6UYH, KA6UYH, K6MYC. Chris, go ahead. I hear you, Chris, but not quite readable because of my noise. I hear you, but it's not quite readable, but I've got you. 1226, we've got 1226 checked in, Chris. Good to hear you first time here on 6 meters. KA6UYH, K6MYC, over. Okay, well, I don't think your VSWR is a problem. It's just a small antenna. It's just a small loop, if I remember right. You're just running a whole loop, so it could be stronger, but it's doing pretty well. You would be Q5 except for the noise. You're Q3 in the noise, in my power line noise there. 73's Chris, and again, thank you very much for the first contact with you on 6 meters here. KA6UYH 73 K6MYC. Okay, let's see if Stan is in there. N6 AB6SR. AB6SR, AB6 Sugar Radio, K6MYC, over. I don't hear Stan, Gary.
Yeah, Mike, let me give him a call. I heard, Chris, I heard you loud and clear. Stan, are you still there? AB6SR, AB6SR from WB6WNI. Mike is ready for you, Stan. Go ahead. Mike, I wonder if Stan fell asleep.
I don't know. I don't hear him.
No, and he wasn't really strong, but he is definitely not on the frequency at the moment.
Okay, but was he on 6 meters earlier talking to you?
Oh, yeah, he was talking to Chris and myself, and we were talking for about 5 minutes. He was very readable, so I know darn well he's not here at the moment because I would hear him. Like I said, my joke is he might have fallen asleep.
Okay, well, look, I'm going to check him in, so if he does show up again, tell him he has checked in on 6. I'm sorry I missed him here 5 minutes ago. So we got him checked in, Rob, 807 AB6SR, Rob.
Roger, KM6SR.
All righty, very good. Thank you very much, Gary. Let's take a standby just a little bit more, and let's see if maybe Russ will come in here. K6KLY, how about it, Russ? I don't hear Russ. Anybody else in the Bay Area on 6 meters? How about W6PQL, over?
Starting to pick up a little bit. We haven't heard Jim out here yet.
You have not heard him yet. Okay, Gary.
Oh, Chris, you better identify. That was Chris, Mike. That was Chris talking to you.
Oh, way louder that time, Chris. I didn't sound like Gary. Make another transmission, Chris. That was very loud. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the band tonight. I guess it's just fluctuating all over the place. But you just came up with about an F5 and an F7. Yeah, I'm still using the preamps and stuff, but you're doing a lot better right now. So KA6UYH.
Yeah, you're way up also. So it's just the band, but I'm glad you got the thing working there. Looks like we can do work you on a consistent basis here on 6, and if there's 6 meter openings, you can also take advantage of those. So I think you're working. I think you can go on to other projects now. Hi. KA6UYH 1226. Confirm K6MYC.
73 is my fading in and out. K6MYC, KA6UYH.
Roger, 73. Okay, W6PQL or anybody else in the Bay Area, please. K6MYC, Bozo Net. Nothing heard. I'm going to go to Santa Cruz and Watsonville. Here we go.
680, Mike.
I got 680. I got it written down, but I didn't acknowledge. I'm sorry about that, Mark, but we've got you in here, 680. Thank you. Unfortunately, you were checking in with somebody else that I was having a tough time hearing, and I lost the concentration on you there. We'll get you in a minute, Mark.
No worries, Mike. K6MTS.
All right. Okay, I'm toward the Santa Cruz area. We should have KW6S. Is it before 9 o'clock, Rob?
You're 3 minutes after.
Well, he'll still be there. If he's going to be there at all, he would have been here. He should have heard me when I was pointed toward the Bay Area. AW6S, K6MYC, over. Oh, rats. How about Alpha Foxtrot 6 United? How about you, Lee? Okay, nobody there in Santa Cruz and Watsonville. I was close enough to them with the this antenna. They should have heard me. So I'm sure they would be there if they were there. So I think we could slide on down. Maybe we can get somebody else down in Visalia or something. Rob, you want to try that?
Sure, sounds good to me. And how you doing, Mark? K6NTS, KM6SRR.
I'm doing well, Rob. How the heck's it going up there?
A little moist, but just barely.
Did you get any rain?
I guess you could call it that, just for a little bit.
I think we got about 1/1000th of an inch here, but enough so we can have a fire tonight. It's nice.
Yeah, we got the same, about 1/1000th. Or 16. We got 16 inches of rain, 16 drops in every square foot.
I think that equates to 1/1000th. You're right, Mike.
Yep.
We got an Italian fog here, a big mista.
Italian what?
Italian fog, F-O-G, a big mista.
All right, I'll have to ask you when I got a better copy on you. I got you about a S3 or S4, but I'm thinking it's something funny, Rob, but I'm not getting it because I'm not hearing you fully.
Yeah, I'm rotating your way.
I'd rotate my vertical, but I don't think it'll help.
Well, you can. You can rotate it.
I can. I can get out there and twist the power pole.
There you go. Rob's coming around your direction. Give him some more chatter.
Hey, Rob, are you there? Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo. This is Kilowatt 6, Mike Tango Sierra, Delta Mike 6 Golf X-Ray. Over.
Yeah, you should be hearing me a little better. I'm putting the kilowatt out towards you.
Plus 20, sir.
Okay, yeah, I was saying it was an Italian fog, big mista.
Big Vista?
Yeah, a big mista.
All right, I kind of got it. Oh, man. All right. I after I've sidetracked the net here, I apologize, but Mike, I had a question, but it was about 20 minutes ago. I was going to ask you a question about this particular frequency.
Okay, the big mista. That's how you got to say it. You got to stand there with your hands wide open, wide apart, waving your hands like Italians at a little rain. A big mista.
All right, I got it.
All right.
I was going to ask earlier, Mike, but it's been a while, if this was the Bravo Mexico frequency over.
Well, it could be for them kind of discussions. You probably heard one earlier from Ken up there.
I wasn't hearing him, but I was hearing you. But yeah. Yeah, Bravo Mike stuff. Anyhow, hope you guys are both doing well. Good to hear you. And one of these days soon, hopefully, we'll have some directional capabilities and be able to actually hear somebody out there.
Yeah, BM, that stands for Big Mista, or a backup definition is bowel movement.
I figured.
Yeah, he's got the flu up there or something. He's had diarrhea for 3 days up there.
That's never good. We're a little lowered spirits here today at the rancho. We got a horse that's not doing well and's got what do they call it, laminitis, where they can't put any weight on their feet, and that's, well, I know I'm gonna have to put her down tomorrow.
Oh, that's a shame. What's wrong with her feet?
It's called founder or laminitis. It's just something they get, the horses get, and they they end up where they just cannot put any weight on their feet, and it's just extremely painful. And you know, the wife's been messing with it for 4 or so weeks now, trying different stuff to see if just a flare up, but it's not good. So I was out there today and digging a hole up there, and yeah, it's a bummer, but you know, she's gonna be better off. She's in just too much pain right now.
How many horses do you have?
What's that?
How many horses do you have?
We had 3, and now we got 2, and we're about to have 1, I think, Mike.
Oh, okay, that's a shame. At that level, they're certainly close pets.
Oh man, no, they're like dogs. I don't know if I know you got your cats and stuff, but we're more dog folks, and you know, when we got to let them go, it's brutal. It's like a kid. I don't have kids, but it's in my mind, it's like my kids. So yeah, not quite the same, but it's pretty close, man.
Yeah, well, when you can't feel any worse, it's the same, isn't it? I know what you're saying. I have a cat here. Speaking of close, she's climbed up on me now. She's got her head tucked in my armpit with her head down sleeping. And because she's missed her daddy all day long, we had dogs here all day, one way or the other, and she finally got the house cleared of dogs, and now she can relax. Over.
There you go. There you go. We'll enjoy every minute of it, man. I don't mean to bring all this stuff down, but you know, it's just one of those. It's the cycle, and this is the tougher part. But glad your kitty cat's there with you.
Yeah. Well, I know I talk to a lot of people, as you know, checking in a lot of people, and whenever somebody has a pet that is not doing well, it's grief time for them, and I can feel it and hear it in their voice. So everybody has that affection for their dogs and their cats, and the horses are the same. It's just that they're bigger, and not as many people have horses, so that's unusual. But they certainly are wonderful animals and loving, and they remember you forever, and so on. So they're just part of the family. There's no question. All right, Mark, Rob, why don't you call south? I've got the cat on me. I can't rotate, so you go make noise. If you don't get anybody, we'll call it. KM6SR with K6MTS, K6MYC.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah, go ahead, Mark.
Mike said he's got the cat on him, so he can't rotate. Did I read that correct?
Yeah, he has to get up, you see, and he doesn't want to disturb the cat. You know how that goes.
I can't reach the rotator when I'm sitting in my chair here with a cat on my chest.
All right, just checking. Proceed, Rob. K6MTS.
Are you just checking or just chicken?
Okay, well, anyway, Mark, sorry to hear that about your horse. I know how it can be with the pets and stuff. Anyway, let's see. I don't know if I'm pointed down that way. Anybody else with a 6-meter Bozo Net down south? KM6SR, go ahead with your call sign. This should be pointing a little better. Anybody for the 6-meter Bozo Net? KM6SR, standing by.
You're going to have your ears buried in the speaker, and all of a sudden, Ken Holden will come on.
Not so likely tonight, although maybe his wife's program's over with. But anyway, yeah, I should be pointing down towards Bill and Ian now. So how about it, guys? Anybody from the South Valley want to check into the 2-meter Bozo Net? KM6SR with K6MYC, standing by.
I don't know, but I'll ask. We didn't have much chatter from Mike. We didn't give Mike very much chance this evening. buddy may have gone by now. WA6AAJ, are you still with us, Mike? No, he's long gone. I was going to talk to him, but we had about 5 check-ins all at once there, and I just didn't get to everybody.
Yeah, I think you asked him once if he heard somebody, but yeah, he and Bill don't stick around if they're not involved in the conversation very much.
Which is okay.
Yeah, I'm the only crazy guy that sticks around the whole time. They got things to do. I understand that.
Hey, Mike, I got a stupid question for you.
There are no such things as stupid questions, only stupid people.
Well, I'm both. I'm going to do both. Have you ever tried on the Bozo to kind of go through like a roll call, you know, like a set, kind of go down the line in the list of all the folks as you rotate through the different areas of the state, and then have like a visitor check-in or anybody else want to check in kind of thing?
Well, essentially we do that because I go around the compass here, and many times when I'm down in the Bay Area or in the Bozo, in the San Joaquin Valley, if I don't get anybody, or I only get 1 or 2, I'll call for Kerry and I'll call for 4 or 5 other guys. You'll hear me. In fact, I list your call, OIB's call, KC5DTU, and 3 or 4 others that are in the Bay Area that check in occasionally. KC, well, for heaven's sakes, what's Ron's call down there? TYO and others, and K6MI. I'll go down the list like that. So that's kind of a roll call. I do a roll call by area, and then of course we always stand by for anybody else left. So it's always open to, we don't call them visitors. It's just anybody that's hearing us. Over.
Yeah, got it. It's probably more interesting the way you do it too. It's kind of more, I don't know, more flexibility and stuff. But I'm just curious. I think once I get to where I'm able to hear more of these other stations, my whole kind of take on it or perspective, I know it'll shift because I'm just so limited to what I'm hearing out there. I mean, I'm hearing like 5% of all the conversations out there. So, anyhow, all right, thanks. I'm just curious. And yeah, that was a stupid question from a stupid person.
No, it's not stupid. I just don't like to run hard structure. You know, there's no reason to do it. I try to run a more personalized thing and more custom. Let's call it a custom net. So if somebody has an issue, we talk about his issue, and we might talk 5 or 10 minutes on it today, and the next day he checks in and he's gone in 15 seconds. So it's customized as the need arises. Over.
Yeah, that's the part I see it, but like I said, it's the flexibility and stuff. I get that part. All right, man. Appreciate it. All right, I'll let you guys shut it down or make one last call, whatever you're going to do there. KM6SRR and K6MYC. This is K6MTS.
Yeah, and a lot of times I try to call by area, but many times people check in like I heard tonight. I didn't even get it written down, Rob. I'll try to remember to write it down before I'm done here, but I didn't write down 884. I don't think I wrote it down because, again, I was tied in with 3 or 4 others at the same time, and I might have had the cat on me. She's been trying to get on me and sleep here for quite some time. She normally does this in the morning. Well, morning time this morning was all jumbled up with the dogs. We had Judy's and Carolyn's dogs here, Peaches and oh, for God's sake, I forgot the name of the other one. It doesn't matter. They were both here, but they're, they get the cats all screwed up. So she didn't get her chance with her daddy this morning. Anyway, they know the dogs are all gone now. They're all relaxed and everybody's happy. But so sometimes I miss people and don't get people written down because I'm tied up, and I'll get it and I forget it. Did you get the sheet yesterday. I think you gave me 42 or something, Rob, and we ended up counting up 45. Did you notice that?
Yep. You had a duplicate. You had Ken in there twice. And let's see, I had another one that you didn't. So we ended up with, what was it, 44, I guess it was. Let me see. Let me look back on that page.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. I asked Judy. She said I had 226 in there twice. She told me I had 226 in there twice. And I said, yes, I might have done that because Ken checks in. And, of course, he was on there all evening long, and there might have been a period where I thought, geez, I wonder if I wrote him down. So since I can't see the list, I just write it in again. Better to have a dupe than not at all, so that's what I did. But that sounds reasonable. 44 would make sense if I had a dupe. Anyway, I'm not going to send you this tonight unless Matt's up. Tomorrow I'll have the guys show me how to take a picture. I may try. I may try to send it to you, but if you don't get anything, don't panic. Yeah, I think you've got everybody on 222, and 6 meters isn't all that critical anyway. So what do you got on 6 here?
I got 26 right now.
Okay. That's about normal. We're getting about 25, 24, 25, 26. It's been a long time since we've had 30 on 6.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be pretty good, but they're just not out there. Bay Area doesn't really show up for 6.
Yeah, well, a lot of people don't because they're either working 6, like Larry used to be on 6 all the time, and he would be not checking into the net because he was actually active on the band. And quite a few guys did that. But a lot of guys, you know, they know the system works, and weak signal on 6 is they're already working weak signal. They've worked 6 people in Japan today, so what's the point of checking into a local net? You know, basically you're checking in to show that there's activity on the band, and so anyway, that's just my take on it. There's not a lot of need to get. Well, now somebody like Chris is trying to get his antenna going, or Larry up there, not Larry, but John, KD6WVL in Modesto. He thought he had a VSWR problem, but he tried it tonight, and hell, he was fine. I had a good copy on him. So I don't think he's got an antenna problem. I think he's got a VSWR meter problem. Anyway, so those situations get me all tangled up sometimes with foot drags and not getting people written down. Anyway, enough of that stuff. Good night, all. I'm going to be clear here. I'll say K6MYC Bozo 47, big number 47. It will be clear from Delta Mike 07 Delta Bravo on May 4, 2026. Good night, all.
Okay, Mike. Yeah, Phil, I got him checked in after AAJ and before JNP. So we got him down. K6MYC, KM6SR, 73.
Okay, 73, Rob. I'll see you tomorrow on 1296. Let's shoot for 30.
Sounds good to me. I'll be listening on the stream because my antenna system's all messed up.
Yeah, okay. Good night, Mark. Good to have you in here. And we were joking about you not checking in on Sunday night because we said you were busy, but you didn't have the radio hooked up there, but you were up on the property where Ken had been that day, telling you that he approved the site and he liked what you were doing and all that stuff. And we just said, you're busy just strutting around with your chest out, too busy to talk to us. Over.
Oh, yeah. You guys are, I kind of just looked down my nose at you guys. Yeah, that was cool. He wasn't expecting that long of a drive, but he made it here, and yeah, that was really nice of him to come up and check it out. And yeah, I got the Ken Holden approval, so yeah, I'm still shining on that one. And hey, Aaron, I think was popping in, right? Hey, Aaron. Hello, Aaron.
Hi, Mark. And good night, guys. K6US.
He's there, Mark. Go ahead.
Oh, I heard him. I said hello.
Oh, I didn't know you. I thought you had something for him. We have something for you, but it's an Italian salute, Aaron.
Roger.
That's a big amista.
Well, that's better than the sign language that I get from other drivers around town, so we're doing okay.
Yeah, okay. All right, 7-3 guys, have fun. I may try to, well, I don't know. I was on last night to prove it worked. I was working Africa on the short path at 10 o'clock last night, so the band held up pretty nicely. 7-3 all, K6MYC going that way.
Hey, Mike. Have you ever been to Italy?
Italy. Yeah, I've been in Italy.
So the wife and I went there once a number of years ago, and it was fun. We rode bicycles and stuff all over the place. And anyhow, there's a lot of bad drivers there, and a very assertive drivers there, and they don't like to get flipped off. Over.
Well, they just don't mind, but they're used to running over bicycles.
No, they're pretty bike friendly actually. They're pretty cool over there. But man, there are just some Yahoo drivers out there, and I flipped the finger at a couple of them, and they kind of freak out. They get a little more upset than the folks in the stateside.
Really? You would think they'd be numb to that, like the New Yorkers are.
I don't know. I think that they're like putting out a hitman on me and stuff. Yeah, it was interesting, but hey, if I flip somebody off while I'm driving, they earned it.
Yeah.
All right. Good night. 7-3, guys.
7-3.
Good night, Mark. K6US.
Good night, man. And Rob, and anybody else listening out there. K6MTS.
Hey, good night, Mark. K6MTS, KM6SR 73. And good night, Aaron. K6US, KM6SR 73. And can you see if Ken can have a board meeting? We need to have one.